I know this place looks horrible. Please, don't hold it against the company.
Oh, I won't. Why is it so run down?
Sad, isn't it? We can't afford to keep the place running since these attacks started. Pirates, you see. Raiding all along the coast, from Hammerfell to Vardenfell. Only the Shatter Shields appear safe.
Who are the Shadow Shields?
A very powerful family in Windhelm. They run a private shipping operation and would love to have the docks to themselves. Wouldn't surprise me if they were in league with the pirates somehow.
Got any proof?
Not yet, no. But perhaps an intrepid person such as yourself could help with that? They have a dark elf who oversees their operations, Suveris Atherin. She's meticulous to a fault, and keeps a logbook with every transaction she makes. If it were to somehow end up in my hands, I wouldn't argue.
What else can you tell me about these pirates?
They call themselves the Bloodhawkers. They've been around as long as I can remember, but only recently focused on our ships. A dastardly group, but they're more than simple brigands. Shrewd, clever, not to be trifled with.
Why not fight back?
Our own security forces are limited, and all the mercenaries are tied.
Oh yeah, because there's a civil war going on.
We don't
so of course the Empire and all the mercenaries they contract are all off fighting really the Stormcloaks, and they don't have anything to help fix with this. Okay.
Now if you'll excuse me.
Not gonna have the music on for this because YouTube likes to screw people over if you want to listen to music in video games like in Fallout. You can't listen to the radio unless you turn it off or you're not recording. Okay. Private property of Severus Atherin. Please return to her if in Windhelm if found. Journal for month of last seed, year 201 of the 4th era. Spoke with Master Torbjorn in the morning. Pleased with the projects to increase competitiveness of shipping office. Spent afternoon overseeing offices and various paperworks. Moderate lunch and heavy dinner. Second of last seed. Punish one of the dock workers for laziness. 2 days rations. Empty stomach means less good work for a few days, but he'll work harder from here on out. Yeah, because they don't treat the Argonians that well. Of course, she's a Dunmer, so they always look down on them. It's why the Three Banners War in ESO doesn't make any damn sense. That people actually put their mind to it. It's like you got the Argonians, the Nords, and the frickin' Dunmer saying, "Oh, well, we'll cooperate because no, ESO isn't canon." I don't care what anyone says. I mean, if it were single player and it were taking place during the War of the Red Diamond, then I could see myself playing it. But since we're never going to get another single player Elder Scrolls or Fallout because people would rather dump money into a damn MMO and screw everyone else over, oh well. Moderate lunch and dinner. Third of last seed. Correspondence with Uncle Mithorpa and Morrowind. Sadness continues to abound flowing west. Light lunch, no dinner. Fourth of last seed. Reports their pirate friends are offering to let the company ships through in exchange for gold. We'll need to look into this. Having lunch and dinner. 5th of last seed. Tried to get in to see Master Torbjorn about the potential issues, but he proved too busy tending to his wife and daughter in mourning. Did not wish to intrude. Skipped lunch. Waiting at the Shower Shield house. Moderate dinner. 6th of last seed. Explained the situation to Master Torbjorn. As usual, he did not wish to know details, only how much money I needed to ensure smooth operations. I depart tomorrow for Dawnstar, hoping to catch the captain at the Wind Peak Inn for his crew's regular festivities. Yeah, it's hitting on the wenches. Having lunch, skip dinner in favor of packing. 7th of last seed. Beginning journey to plan to be back by the 12th. Returned safely, though not unscathed. Bandit attacks delayed the initial travel. Then Stig's salt plank proved to be more uncooperative than I had hoped. Chipped in some additional gold out of my own purse. Some cleverness in the books will see it repaid, and the deal was done. 8 on the road, light meals all around. 16th. Hoping word gets back to Stig's betters of our new arrangements before more company ships can make it through. Found the Argonians had completely fouled up the operations in my absence. No surprise there. Need to see to the old one's skooma supply. That should keep them motivated. Heavy lunch and dinner. And there's nothing to change in the ledger right now. I got a mod that adds like interactions with objects. Let's use a tanning rack for right now. Hey, get back here, Othos.
If you get me the log, how did you get it? No, never mind.
Do you really want to know, my friend?
I see. It
Took
looks
a bit
like
of bribery and a bit of
Dawnstar to meet
breaking
with
and
the
entering.
pirate crew there. Get to Dawnstar and see what you can find out about these rogues. I'd wager they won't be too far from the tavern. Try to find out where their fortress is. The captain, Stig Saltplank, has to know something.
Okay, hey.
Let me know when you've learned more about the pirates.
Okay. See you in Dawnstar.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Maybe we'll pay you a visit.
Do you hate the Dark Elves? Are you here to bully us and tell us to leave? You've come to the wrong city, then. Windhelm's a haven of prejudice and narrow thinking, unworthy of one such as you. Nothing new there. Most of the Nords living in Windhelm don't care much for us, but Rolf is the worst by far. He likes to get drunk and walk around the Grey Quarter yelling insults at us in the small hours of the morning. Oh, a real charmer, that one. Some of these Nords will come up with any excuse to despise us. And it isn't just the Dark Elves they hate. They make a target of the Argonians as well. In fact, just about anyone who isn't a Nord is fair game for their bullying.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, by the
We're one
way,
of the same kind, you and I. I'm glad to have met you.
I have something of yours, but I don't know if I can give it back to you yet. Alright, let's keep going.
Safe travels.
Oh, hey, you too. Thank you.
Irgnir, get a hold of yourself.
What are you looking at?
You have a crap pirate crew called the Bloodhawkers?
Heard of them? I've been captain in a crew of them for well on 9 years now. What's it to you?
It's the same dream over and over.
A lot of gold to be had plundering ships.
Evil, I tell you.
Aye, the war keeps the Empire and the locals too busy to worry about us. Halden calls it our golden age.
He's trying to help us.
Who's Halden?
Our secret ingredient, if you will. A battle mage of fearsome cunning. Runs the Blood Hawkers. Makes sure the battles end right side up.
I will.
Where would I go to join up?
Well, I can't just tell that to any skeever that washes up. From the look of you, I'm guessing you're more looking to cause some trouble for the Hawkers. Ah, I think that'll do just the trick. Halden will take my hide for this, but Skyrim's been feeling a bit confining lately.
Really?
We draw counsel at Japhet's Folly. The fools in Windhelm won't go near it, which is fine by us. If you'll pardon me now, my crew needs gathering. Should be in Hammerfell before the other Hawkers know who let slip their secret.
Ah.
I don't know you.
Oh, that is funny. He's just like, oh, we're all gonna, you know, take off now. Roll up. Huh. I'll be with you in a moment.
I don't want any trouble.
I'm sorry.
Alright, I'm back.
Sorry isn't good enough, Orthus. There's a lot of gold at stake here. and
She's
sniveling
probably the
isn't
one you
gonna
ought to
get it
talk
back.
to.
I know where the Bloodhawkers are.
Just in time. This is Adelysa, one of my superiors from the company. She's been dispatched to, see to it that we get back on schedule. You should probably speak to her.
Need something? Finally, someone around here
The
that
leader
can
is
get
a
things
man.
done.
Is a man
Since
named.
we're short on
Is a
soldiers,
battle
you'll be
mage
coming-
named Halden.
Halden? I've heard of the man, but never guessed he'd join up with some pirates. This could be even more dangerous than I thought. Head to the ships. We'll plan the assault on the way.
All right.
South of here and west of the road lies Kronvanger Cave. Stay away from that cursed place, and the vampires that call it home.
You're the one who's coming to Japhet's Folly with us, right? You ready to go?
Yep. Let's go.
All aboard.
Yes?
So what's the plan?
Well, here we are, we think.
Have we reached Japhet's Folly?
Hard to say. The weather's taken a bit of a turn here. Halden's been known to obscure his hideaways with magic. If we take care of him, the way should be clear to properly assault the island. You've shown yourself useful so far. All these lunks are too afraid of Halden to head in before the fog's cleared. So, if you're willing to perform one more service for the company, we could put this matter behind us for good. Take out Halden, and we'll handle the rest.
All right. me just see what's over here real quick. Gonna steal some of their supplies and take it back to the East Empire Company. Yeah, see how I treat most of my characters? Whether they're vampires or battle mages, I always just kind of hijack the best equipment and then temper it and see how it see how it usually looks on one or more of my characters. And see, you don't even need the same character I have. This just looks really good as a general go-to armor for warriors, knights, battle mages, you name it. We got a dwarven battle axe.
Someone there. Time to end this little game. What was that?
Couldn't just give us your gold, could you? Guess what?
Get crushed. Now that's what we're talking about. Battlemage armor. Increases magic resistance by 25%, increases frost resistance by 20%, increases disease resistance by 50%. Boots. Restoration spells cost 25% less to cast. Destruction spells cost 25% less, and increases your magic by 70. And this is the other interesting thing. If the target dies within 20 seconds, fills a soul gem, absorb 10 points of health. That is awesome. Because on certain named characters, you may or may not get like unique items. Right, this is going to be our armor for a bit. Crushed again. Yeah, you know what? Nah. Yeah, I need to get to bed. We're just gonna end. So he got stuck down here after raiding the place because he dismissed the stories about ghosts, and it turned out that they're real. And most likely, there really was something haunting the lower portions of this place when he took over. Oh wow, that's a lot of gold you guys had. Wow. We'll get yeah, we'll take some more of their supplies before we head back out to meet with the expedition leader. Of course. Oh, that's blue. Huh. That's rather interesting. Huh? Okay. This entire area blocked off back there. That's why I don't agree with people when they say that dungeons should be locked off. Nah. If somebody wants to explore an entire area, they should have the freedom to. They shouldn't be restricted by a developer because they're too gutless to respect the player's intelligence. I've got a mod installed that adds like Oblivion-esque style things. Oh, that was...
I've killed, and you won't be the last.
You sure about that, huh? Because you, getting a bit of dust. Oh, damn. We're gonna have to... Yeah, we're gonna have to buy more soul gems when we're back in Windhelm or somewhere. I got enough Bloodhawker armor on me. I don't need the rest of this. An epic duel of the Battlemages. And hold on.
Yeah, you should be scared. I'm gonna twist that pretty little neck of yours clean off.
Oh, there goes the mead.
You're gonna die for that.
Care about that? You just got hit with a fireball.
Hurry up and come at me. I ain't got all day. You'll pay for...
I love how they're like, you'll pay for that, and then they end up getting killed by some... Yeah, it's It's like they shout like, "You'll pay for that," or blah blah blah, and then they end up dying anyway. It's like, yeah, I don't think so. Got a mod that adds like more bandits and stuff to areas, so it kind of makes for a better battle and everything.
This one's lose his mind. So back off.
Come here. You get to stay here. Huh. Got an extra boat we left.
There you are.
I've killed Halden.
Impressive work. We started the attack once you made the fog scamper away like that. Hope you didn't catch any of the fire. We can head back whenever you're set. There's celebrating to be done. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, let's go, Adelisa.
All aboard!
You can also take Adelisa here as a companion after this quest is done. Hey, we're back.
We're so grateful for your help.
The pirate haven's been destroyed.
I can't express
Shouldn't
how
have
much
any more
easier
problems
you've
with the
made my
Bloodwalkers
job.
for a
Maybe
while
Adelisa
anyway.
will finally ease up, but I expect she won't. Ah yes, your pay. The company thanks you for your services. Should we ever be able to help you, stop by. I can't thank you enough for what you did.
You're welcome, man. Huh, I covertly advance.
The East Empire Company is in your debt.
Oh, hey. No problem. You're welcome. Hey.
Cloudy skies. Might be rain or snow on the way.
Hmm.
Windhelm has been hard on my people, but our fortunes will turn, and we have shelter and food. We have not fared well outside our native Black Marsh, but we're determined to make the best of things.
See, I like Shelby.
I began
She's
praying to Zenithar, the
even
god
for
of
an
wealth,
Argonian, she's
to bring us
optimistic.
some fortune, but thieves made off with my sacred amulet almost as soon as I bought it.
I can find it for you.
Shavi would be in your debt, kind one.
Are you always so happy?
Oh yes. After all, what's the point in being miserable all the time? I know life on the docks isn't easy. Sometimes life puts you in difficult circumstances you didn't choose. But being happy or unhappy is a choice you make. And I've chosen to make the best of things that I can.
Okay, I'll be right back.
I enjoyed our talk.
So did I, thank you. I think Shelby also becomes a marriage candidate. Alright, there we go. Capture the lesser soul, so at least we have some inside one of our soul gems to enchant with. Okay. We can always come back here later and explore that place. Let's see, what's fun? Sometimes you can find the cloth or Yingle Barrow inside the dungeon in a little plinth area. If you haven't been to Dawnstar or Winterhold, but if you go to Winterhold, you can get the claw from Berna, and then you can explore the dungeon. But if you haven't found Winterhold yet, you can go inside, find the claw anyway, and kind of feels cheap though. I like actually going to Winterhold and talking to her, because you can get the claw off her for like 50 gold. Here, Mr. Horker. I'm going to experiment on you. Shock magic. There we go. I think there's a mod. Yeah, I have a mod installed that has a dungeon over there, I think. I think I also have one that adds all these snake bones to the world. Yeah, it's actually kind of interesting, because it's like this literally like saying that yeah, at one point in Skyrim's history there were giant snakes that tried to eat people or something. And now we have these guys. Watch. Get that for alchemy. They explode, I think. Watch. Good job. Want your shield. Okay, cause yeah, you can get scaled. I was like, this guy is added by a mod. Ston Tom Hiddle. We're gonna read that note in a moment because it's hilarious as hell. It's literally a Skyrim take on a Taylor Swift song. Well, these bandits all have good stuff on them to sell or break down for crafting. Okay. I also have a mod installed that lets you know like what enemy resistances are and stuff. Before we head back. See? Yeah. Ston, I knew you were trouble when you walked in, you cheating bastard. Why I ever believed you loved me is a real shame. For that, the blame is on me. Part of me still hoped, begged that you wouldn't just drop me like that. I see now you planned it that way, but I'm not lying on the cold, hard ground anymore. God. By the time you're reading this, I'll be sailing away from you forever with someone new who's a better man than you'll ever be, and taller. Oh, and I gave Anne a little gift to let her know just how single you really were. We are never ever getting back together, Swifty. Oh my god. That is hilarious. It's literally a freaking part of lyrics for one of Taylor Swift's songs, adapted to Skyrim and dating a bandit. Yeah, this is one of the mods I have installed that adds Oblivion-esque loading screens into Skyrim, which I think is kind of cool. It's something that Bethesda should have done instead of just stripping the Elder Scrolls of its identity as an RPG, because it's not an RPG anymore. So this is why you don't employ people like Emil Paglarullo, because he's not exactly all there. The only reason he has a job is because he went to college with Todd Howard. And Todd and Pete, they didn't have the guts to just straight up tell him, yeah, you're gone. You screwed stuff up, dude. I have your amulet, Shabby.
Bless you.
Okay. That... Well, that happened.